What is up, YouTube? Calvin from I-95 Muscle coming at you today with this beautiful 1966 Ford Thunderbird. There's so many good things to say about this. This is probably going to be like a 10-minute video, but we'll fire it up. We'll take it for a little spin, let you guys check out the inside, the trunk, under the hood. And this is obviously a V8 car. So 1966 Ford was proudly putting a 390 cubic inch motor in these bad boys. And on the inside we do have beautiful white vinyl interior. Looks really good. Headliner's in good shape. Let's fire this thing up and take it for a little spin. Now you'll notice getting in it was actually pretty easy because the steering wheel just folds out of your way when you're not ready to use it. So that makes it easy to get in and out of. Let's go ahead and fire this guy up. Oh yeah, she's running. Hey, get out of here. I think all the gauges work, to include the fuel gauge. Probably couldn't have landed on a better song. Power wing windows. Not sure that this one works. Oh, looks like the switch came a little loose here. We'll have to fiddle with that some. There's our power window. We do have a modern AC system in this guy, so it's going to do a much better job of actually cooling you off while you're driving around. Hot summer days aren't going to stand a chance. And if you look across the hood there, you can see that it's actually a very nice paint job. There's a little bit of fading going on. I'll try to point those areas out as we're checking out the car. This car does have a really cool feature. This little meter right here, it almost looks like a thermometer. As you drive, the thermometer, or the meter, the speedometer, fills up. Tell me you've seen a cooler speedometer. I almost said thermometer. Tell me you've seen a cooler speedometer than that recently. I know the one on the Toronado has a drum that rolls, and that's pretty cool. Now this one is outfitted with some newer style LED headlights, so driving in nighttime is actually a blast. And then let's go ahead and check out maybe this wiper. Works good. Your map lights, that switch works. Left air, right air, that's going to be your little vent that gives you fresh air from down there. And Mitch did say that the center console was pretty cool on this guy. So we open the center console. We got the original owner's manual. Couple of bottle fuses. Oh, back when you were allowed to smoke in cars. We got a cigarette lighter and we got an ashtray. So that's pretty cool. Then back here, you got one of your speakers. This thing's just a blast. And it's got plenty of power to move itself down the road, so it's definitely not one of those big boat cars that was underpowered. This is a slightly longer car, so it has a little heft to her, but we're not calling her fat. We're just saying she's a little hefty. Know what I mean? And then we're going to go ahead and pop the hood and pop the trunk. Check out all those things. So once you have it in park, then your steering wheel folds out of the way. So if you put it down in reverse, neutral, or drive, it will not move. You'll see them. But once that baby's in park, fair game. Push it out the way. Then you'll notice it's actually rather easy to get out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just twist to get out. There's your beautiful white interior. What a good looking car. To match the white top, I think Mitch said this was a Town Landau top, so you get rid of that little quarter window. The top is not removable, and these are kind of known for having the really cool tail lights from back in the day too, so pretty slick. Obviously the Daytons are a good look. Let's go ahead and pop this hood. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. That is just a little easier to do with two hands. It's been sitting outside idling for about 20 or 30 minutes now while Mitch was doing photos. It never seems to run warm or anything like that. There's your modern air conditioning compressor. It is power brakes, power steering. And these are what your headlights look like. So that's just your daytime running lights, or when you have the key on. Those little bars right there are actually lit up. Let me go ahead and cut on some lights so you can see what the lights look like. There you go. So quite bright. They are LED. They're super white, almost bluish, but they're white. And super easy to drive at night. You know, you don't have that halogen fade and yellowness going on. And then if you look down the side of the car, you can tell someone did a very good job of prepping this thing for paint before it was painted. Now this does look like a little bit of an aged paint. If you look real close, I don't know if you can see, you see little spirals and stuff, but it's almost like there's some fading going on too that's very hard to see. It's very minute. It's, you know, some people would complain about it, but and then back here you can see a little bit of that fading right here. Now we haven't done anything to try to polish this out or anything, so very well it could come back to life. Might need a little bit more than just a polishing, but let's check out this trunk. If I can reach the keys. Ugh. I just pushed those when I was messing with the switches. I pushed that down, so we're gonna have to figure out why those switches went down, but we'll get that figured out. It's no big deal. And then to open this trunk, you just fold up the emblem there, and inside the trunk we got a couple of new, looks like wing window seals. We got the skirts that go on the car. We have the Dayton tool to get the Daytons off. We have a set of 4 wheel covers for the stock steel wheels, and then the 1966 Ford shop manual, which is pretty cool. And underneath here has all been prepped and painted too, so they did a very good job. Make sure that's locked. And surprisingly, like, all this trim looks to be in really good shape. Normally trim like that, or bumpers, or anything that's supposed to be metal would just be like all tore up and in bad shape, but all this stuff's pretty nice. The handles are not pitted or anything like that. The mirrors look to be in really good shape. So that's pretty much gonna complete this walk around. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If If you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, fun fact, these are actually little turn signal indicators. So if you left your turn signal on, you'd see it, or you'd know that you have the correct turn signal on if you're a dum-dum, don't know how to drive. But it's a beautiful day here at I-95 Muscle. Thanks for hanging out with me for 10.5 minutes. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you got time and you're in the area, 4115 Legion Road in Hope Mills, that warehouse, we try to keep about 80 cars in stock. Unfortunately, I think we're down to somewhere in the 60s, but that's pretty much gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, guys. You're amazing.